Please donate, because you're going to want to hear this one. Andrew Enns is the Executive Vice President of Leger Polling. He joins me right now because I put it to you, the last time you were on this show, the Tories federally were ahead, just head and shoulders above the Liberals. What have you got to say now?
Well, first of all, I guess that's why I haven't been back, because nothing was changed. It was kind of boring. Well, guess what? It's not boring. Things have changed. Things have changed,
What's going
Stephen. I say there's three things that have happened in the last month that have dramatically shaken up Canadian public opinion. One is a very unpopular Prime Minister has announced his intention to get out of the job.
Right.
Second thing that triggered is there's a Liberal leadership, and a new guy came onto the scene. New for Canadians, not new for you and I probably. We know him, not new for the media. He's the central banker, saved us all.
Yep.
For Canadians, he's just an outsider who's come in, and he's not Trudeau. And then the third thing is the fellow down south of us has injected a really big issue into this mix that has changed people, like Stephen, changed people quite dramatically in terms of their attitudes.
Let's talk about the third one first. Poilievre has never had people going Trudeau-mania over him, but he was way ahead in the polls because he's a solid guy and he's the alternative. And the Liberals now are trying to say, you vote for Poilievre, you're going to vote for Trump. And that seems to be working.
Well,
or is it?
Maybe not. I don't know whether that message is getting through. But I'll tell you what Mr. Poilievre didn't make a big effort at, and hard to criticize him for. He never sort of changed the notion around people wanting to like him a little more. He was never a guy that people particularly liked. He came across as a little bit edgy, but he was not Justin Trudeau, and he had some good ideas. Like, look, and you couldn't criticize for that. He was doing well. But now you may be getting a little bit of a pushback in terms of like this new guy coming.
Why do Canadians want to have somebody who they like so much? I mean, we did that with Trudeau and had a lot of people say 9 years of really bad government. If they don't like Poilievre,
let's just stop where we're at. Public opinion's shifting and changing. Are we locked in now to another 4 years of Liberal government? I'm not saying that. I think things are on the move. I think that we haven't really seen a real contrast with Pierre Poilievre versus Mark Carney. And quite frankly, Pierre Poilievre has to get into this debate on terms of tariffs and the U.S. Trade stuff, which has been hard for him so far.
Yeah, there's no question about that. But do you think then that it looks like Carney is going to win it? I mean, he's head and shoulders above the other two. But then if he is Prime Minister, we'll have had 300,000 people make a Prime Minister. Is that going to be the testing ground, he and Poilievre in the House?
Well, first of all, I'm not sure he gets to the House. I think Mr. Carney has to look at this and say, do I want to let the House defeat me, or do I want to call this on my terms? The longer he goes, the Tory attack machine is going to start ramping up. Like, they've been hands off for now, but it's coming.
I'm going to get attacked unless I cut this off. We'll have another one in a minute. Thank you very much, Andrew. 3 minutes. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act, once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.